Hello. Hello. I thought I'd do a little video on doing the reveal for the Big Boy Xavian die. I did a few attempts at this die previously, and I thought it might be more dramatic to reveal as we go. We don't actually know at this point if it's a viable die, so it's kind of interesting. I did a few other dice as part of this set. This is another Big Boy, which seems to have turned out okay. I like how well it's cured. I don't see any super apparent flaws. This one was pure black with a silver dirty pour, so it's creating sort of a, I think somebody described it as sort of a Damascus steel kind of look. The previous attempt at this was way too silver, and this one is mostly black with some kind of silver streaks. So I think that turned out very well. I also tried to do a set of pure black dice without any silver streaks. And you can see most of these look pretty good, but unfortunately we had some bubble issues. You can see the tip of this percentile die's got a big hole in it. And you can see there's an even more pronounced hole here in the D8. In addition to that, I tried to do a set, another attempt at the Baracus dice. You'll recall these are sort of an azure, sort of cobalt blue with some blue flakes within, some metallic flakes. I'm really happy with how these turned out, but unfortunately I didn't measure super well, so I had to kind of do a top-up for two of the dice of resin, and so you can see it's kind of half and half. I thought I mixed that a little bit better, so I might just remake the D4 and the D6 as part of this set. So without further ado, this is a basic cap mold. It doesn't use a sprue or anything like that. It is just a big old well, and then you put on the cap, and then you try to keep it as tight as possible and hope for the best when it comes to bubbles. So we're going to see if we get any bubbles. Even if there are no bubbles and it looks okay right off the top, we're not necessarily out of the woods, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So here we go. We're going to open this guy up. All right, so far so good. We can see here the top is the one, and I don't see any bubbles yet. And the process of removing it is a little bit laborious. You actually have to push on it pretty hard. So I'm gonna make an effort here. Yeah, so this is quality television, obviously. But with every push, we see a little bit more of the die. I think it's looking pretty good. Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay. So I'm worried that I might have slightly damaged the mold in doing that, but it seems to be okay. As for the die itself, let's take a look. So you can see that there are some gold flakes in here. There's some holofoil in the center. I'm using the botanical shade of green, which is a little bit more foresty, sort of a Lincoln green, kind of Robin Hood-y kind of thing. I'm not seeing any apparent flaws here, and I'm really happy with the tackiness. So I think that this is a good die. So fingers crossed.